You're watching exclusive video that was shot earlier today. That's on the right of your screen, of course. On the left, that's toward the end of this process that began at about 12:20 this afternoon, not much later than lunchtime, when there was a report of a stolen vehicle, and it eventually ended up where you see those flames on the left at a cabin that the suspect, Christopher Dorner, was believed to have broken into, and the firefight on the right is where you can kind of see the roof on the right of your screen of that same cabin right there.
Yeah, this is all video that was taken by Carter Evans, who was on the scene, caught right in the middle of the gun battle. Let's listen to all the bullets flying around.
Watching what has been the climax of a week-old manhunt for former LAPD cop Christopher Dorner. On the right of your screen is a shootout that took place right before the eyes of one of our reporters, Carter Evans, and his photographer. On the left, that's the cabin that you see that's actually on the right. Eventually, tear gas was shot into the cabin. Eventually, the cabin went up in flames. There were reports, in fact, the reporter on the scene, Carter Evans, said he heard one final gunshot and then things went quiet, and authorities basically watched it burn.
We have the very latest up on the screen of what we know in this case involving Christopher Dorner. CBS News is reporting that Dorner's body was found in that cabin. A single shot was heard in that cabin before the fire, before the cabin erupted into flames. One deputy was killed. Another one is in surgery, expected to be okay. And that is the very latest.
And both of those deputies came from the San Bernardino Sheriff's Department. We are expecting a news conference from San Bernardino as well as LAPD. You can see that is the picture, I believe, on the left of your screen there. That is now live. The Los Angeles Police Department is about to hold a news conference, and they have been very careful and cautious to really defer any major announcements to the San Bernardino Sheriff's Department, because much of this activity is taking place in their jurisdiction.
We are expecting Commander Andy Smith to speak to the news media shortly as they approach the podium. This has gained national news. A lot of people interested in this case, and we suspect that a lot of people will be able to rest tonight.
Well, especially the LAPD, a former member of their department, out on the loose. And here's Commander Smith. Let's listen to him.
Commander Andrew Smith. I'm the Commanding Officer, Media Relations and Community Affairs for the Los Angeles Police Department. I have a couple quick announcements and quick updates. First of all, let me say that the hearts of all the Los Angeles Police Department, Chief Charlie Beck, and the men and women of the LAPD family go out to the San Bernardino County Sheriffs tonight. We know they suffered a tragic loss. We know what it's like to lose a fellow officer, and it breaks everyone's heart to know what those poor officers and their families are going through tonight. So, on behalf of the Los Angeles Police Department and Chief Charlie Beck, our deepest sympathies go out to the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department for their loss tonight. I want to clarify a few things about the incident that occurred in San Bernardino with respect to the shootout and the burning cabin that's been out there. First of all, this is a San Bernardino County Sheriff's investigation. They have the lead on this particular part of the investigation. San Bernardino County Sheriff suffered the loss when their deputies tried to take this individual into custody, and they will be conducting the follow-up investigation into that incident. I'd like to clarify some information that has been put out there, or rather some misinformation that has been put out there. I just got off the phone with the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department. That cabin is still too hot for anybody to make entry. There has been no body located inside of that cabin. That cabin has not yet been searched because the fire is still too hot, as of 5 minutes ago, for anybody to go into there. Any reports of a body being found are not true. No body has yet been found in there. Any reports that that body has been identified as Christopher Dorner are not true. No body has been identified and no body's been located.